Hello, it is Thursday, August 14th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Thursday crossword today, which means we're going to be solving a themed puzzle with a bit of an intricate or ambitious theme. We'll see how intricate or difficult even this is. I hope not too much so, because I'm on a bit of limited time today, so we'll see if I can get this done in a reasonable pace. And today's hopefully reasonably paced edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Kathleen Quinn, Quotidiophile, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They, of course, sustain this channel to keep this series going, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thanks to those four and to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. If you'd like to support the channel that same way, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link where you'll find bonus videos available to patrons. And for benefactors like those I've just mentioned, there's the Let's Check the Crosses official Daily Solve mug. Thanks to everybody who supports the channel at any level. All right, let's get on to today's crossword by Jean Louise de Vera, who's constructed a small handful of puzzles for the New York Times. It's a Thursday-themed crossword. The theme might be interesting or intricate in some way. Let's find out. It was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. Let's start solving. Molecule that stores energy in the body in brief. I'm not sure offhand what that is. Energy. I'm not sure. Hebrew letter. Aleph, the first letter in the Hebrew alphabet? I'm not sure. Let's try it and see. Does that help with the molecule that stores energy in the body? It doesn't help me. Talk like a tippler. To slur your words, maybe? A tippler, someone who's had a drink. Do a collie's work. Yeah, herd sheep. This is looking okay. Man and Superman playwright. Bernard Shaw. Pre-med track precursor in brief. Pre-med, I see. Pre-med track, as in the track to go to medical school. AP bio, advanced placement biology, maybe? Booster for a dragster. Yeah, turbocharger. Okay. So dragster, like a drag race car. Molecule that stores energy in the body. I don't know still. What about this? Result of scandal going viral in brief. Don't know. Let's go with nicknames the same for $400. Bruce Springsteen, Lance Armstrong, and Melissa McCarthy in a 2016 comedy. I have no idea. I think there was a film with Melissa McCartney called Who's the Boss, maybe? Is that right? Oh, yeah, because the boss. Bruce Springsteen is the boss. Is Lance Armstrong the boss? I don't know. Do they call him that? I'm not sure. And then Melissa McCarthy, presumably, is the boss of the title of the film. I think that's probably right. Let's look at this since it's being highlighted. At risk, or where one might hear the clue and answer pairs at 17, 23, 39, 41, and 53 across. That's interesting. Jeopardy? Oh, yeah. No. At risk, in jeopardy, right? Because in jeopardy, if you're at risk, you're in jeopardy. But also in the television game show Jeopardy, answers are put in the form of questions, and so you might hear nicknames the same for 400. Someone choosing a category, and then in answer to one of the clues, they might say who's the boss in order to give their answer, if the answer would be the boss. Okay, there we go. So I think that's how this is going to work. So then what's the result of a scandal going viral in brief? PR disaster. Oops. Yeah, that's correct. So then ATP must be the molecule that stores energy. I don't remember what that is if I ever learned it. I don't recall. Like easy to get meds in brief would be over the counter. Don't need a prescription. Honda luxury brand would be Acura. Peacock competitor, so these are streaming services, so Peacock and Hulu. To go off would be to erupt, to get very angry. Human to a robot would be a meat bag. That's the kind of thing you see in science fiction sometimes. Halls, you haul something around, you lug it. Word before rope or scare. Jump rope or jump scare. Yeah, jump scare like in a horror film. And then prominent feature of a hippopotamus or a crocodile. Their jaws are large, a navel wide opening. Far from shore would be a sea, at sea. An escort in the theater informally could be an usher. I don't know that I've ever heard people use ush, but I'm sure that is a thing. I'll take tennis for 200, Ken. It means nothing. What? It means nothing. What's outdoor party area? Patio? Cookie holder or cookie tin? Tech school? An institute, maybe? Like a technical institute? It means nothing. How did this one work again? Oh, right, that's just a regular clue. Sorry, that's just a regular clue. That's not... Isn't it? It means nothing. Oh, sorry. This doesn't have any... This doesn't... Who's the boss doesn't... Nicknames the same... Never mind. Okay. I thought I had a realization about this, but I don't think I do. Anyway, I'll take tennis for 200, Ken. So it's something about tennis. It means nothing. I can't. I just can't think what this is. I'm sorry. Blank Palmas, capital of the Canaries. Las Palmas. What is love? Ah, right. So yes, love is related to tennis. And then, oh, so yeah. So I was going to say, maybe this doesn't mean nicknames the same because they all have the same nickname. Maybe that's an existing Jeopardy category about nicknames or something. I guess it's just bringing up the concept of nicknames. I think that's probably true because this is in tennis. It's just bringing up tennis for there to be the concept of love, meaning the score of 0 in tennis. And then it means literally nothing in tennis. It means 0. Okay. Cuba or Puerto Rico? An isle? Oh no, Isla, because it'll be in Spanish. That makes more sense. So loose-limbed would be lithe. And then city on the Nile, or punny end to the joke. When a tight-knit group of signets vote, they vote as one, a swan. They vote a swan. Oh yeah, right. Oh, sorry, I missed the city on the Nile bit. Aswan is a city on the Nile. So there we go. So Aswan, and then and signets are swans. So when a tight knit group of signets vote, they vote Aswan. Yeah, okay, they vote as one. All right, a winning scenario in a best of 3 game, 2-1 or something, or no, I'm not sure. I mean, in a best of 3, if you win 2, you win. I'm not sure. Sanctuary would be a haven. And TV show that has existed since before online media, despite what its name suggests. Oh, E-News. Yeah, I see. E-News, right. The idea being now we hear E something and we think electronic, we think online or, I don't know, digital device related, but this was entertainment news. So not many, is just a few. Transistor states, ons, you could have on or off transistors. So then winning scenario in a best of 3 game, how is this not obvious? I don't know. Over yonder, thar, maybe? Drive off is to shoo, like a fly or something. Muscle and bone doc, an osteo for short. Yeah, oh right, it is for short because doc is shortened. 2 for 2? A winning scenario. Okay, right, I guess if you played 2 games, so far, and you won both of them, that's already best of three. So 2 for 2 would be a winning scenario in best of three. I see. I think that makes sense. Oh, and here's one of these. How about sports and comedy for 800? He was on first base per Abiston Costello. Oh, right. Who's on first? Who's who? Oh, right. Yeah, because you have to put it in the form of a question. So the answer is who, and then the question to arrive at that answer is who's who. And then the nice thing about these that I haven't really been mentioning is that they're all phrases in and of themselves. So what is love? Is that song? I don't know if it's the name of the song or just a phrase from the song. And then who's the boss was a TV show. Who's who is, I mean, I think it's a general phrase, but it's also, I don't know if they still do these, but sort of books of notable people. Anyway, Horatian work of circa 18 BC. Oh, should I recognize this? Probably should do. Can't think offhand. Department that oversees the FDA. Oh, this doesn't look right. Does it? Is osteo wrong? Look at that. Ooh. Swanky. Posh. Department that oversees the FDA. Yeah, this doesn't look right. Oh, DHS? Department of Health or Human Services? Something like that. This must be wrong. Huh. Muscle and bone doc. Look at that. That's got to be ooh. And then this looks like 2 for 2, doesn't it? What is this? I don't know, actually. Swanky. Posh. Horatian work of circa 18 BC. Okay, I'm kind of unsure about these now. I'm just going to delete all of this. Let's keep looking elsewhere. Does some strokes. Swims. Swim strokes. Terrifying sound for a field mouse. A hiss of a snake, probably. Charlie's Angels. Oh, no, I guess not. Because Charlie's Angels would be a trio. Terrifying sound for a field mouse. Oh, a hoot. Right, an owl. Yeah, it would prey on the mouse. Okay. Gas brand with a torch in its logo. A Moco? Does that have a torch, maybe? That's a brand I recognize. I think a Moco. That sounds right. Terrifying device for a field mouse. Right. A rat trap, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, and here's one of these. I'll try Painted Ladies for 1,000. This piece by Impressionist Mary Cassatt shows 2 women enjoying a drink. I'm not sure. Could it be what's the, let's see. When repeated, a dance. Yeah, cha-cha. Horatian work, again. Is there any chance it's an ode? Let's see. Key ring, question mark. An atoll? Like a key, like a ring of, a group of keys, little islands. Some list items, to-dos, maybe? Mount St. Blanc, second highest mountain in Canada. I don't know. Trebek, who once hosted this puzzle's theme. Right, Alex Trebek, who hosted Jeopardy. Of course. Try to win... No, is it Alec Trebek? Sorry, I should probably know this, but I don't. I thought it was Alex. Try to win over... Yes, to coax someone is to try and win them over. Okay, sorry, the X threw me off. It looked surprising. Horatian work. Oh, the Ars Poetica. There we go. There we go. That's what this is. That's what that is. Okay, good. So, thus with a kiss I die. Romeo's final words, right, from Romeo and Juliet. Okay. And then Mount Saint, I still don't know what this is. Elias, maybe? Word after kick or dumb. Kick ass or dumbass. There we go. So, what's the T? Okay, so the T must be the painting by Mary Cassatt. Okay, great. So that's all fine. So can I figure this out now? Is this an ortho, maybe? Muscle and bone doc? Oh, that would be 2 for 2. Swanky, posh. Oh, HHS, Health and Human Services. That must be what this is. That must be what that is. And then look at that is ooh. Okay. I don't remember what all I got wrong there before, but it's all fine now, I think. Give me the Academy for 600. This was only the second animated film to be nominated for Best Picture after Beauty and the Beast. What's Up? The film would be Up. There we go. I didn't actually know that, but I sort of believe it, I guess. Okay, well, there we go. And then not rent, say. If you don't rent something, you could possibly own it. And then bubbles, e.g., not sure. Greek letter that looks like P. Row. Bubbles, e.g., are orbs. Yeah, bubble is a little orb, essentially. Incredible work, not sure. The Supreme Court justices collectively are a nonette. There are 9 of them. Gumbo, for one, would be a stew. Doubled or tripled, say. An incredible work. A bang-up job. Yeah, there we go. Doubled or tripled, it grew in number. Larup. I think this means to kind of beat someone soundly, so to whip them, perhaps. Is that... or whip, maybe. Guile. Huh. Emiratis. Residents of the United Arab Emirates, for instance, might be Arabs. Guile, art. Right. So if you do something artfully, you might do it with guile. So then WAP doesn't look right. Larup. Is that right? You say that like in a game, you beat someone soundly, you really whapped them. Is that? I don't think I've ever used that phrase. I don't know. I mean, I feel as though the crosses are probably right, so I'll have to put it in there and move on. Grammy-winning Dr. Dre, presumably. Poison Source and Agatha Christie's A Pocket Full of Rye, a yew tree, maybe? In one's birthday suit would be bare. Yeah, you're naked. Go like a geyser would be to spew. Lead into meter, odometer. Sea inlet surrounded by steep cliffs. Don't know. Hasbro word game that comes with a 60-second hourglass. I don't think I know. Dirty money. Lucre or what? Symbol of stealth. A ninja, I suppose. Savannah prey. A new would be prey on the savannah. And then dirty money. Grime, grift. Kelly of morning TV. Kelly Ripa as someone. I think that's right. Nestle chocolate bar. Arrow? I think that's something. Sea inlet surrounded by steep cliffs. Yeah, a fjord. There we go. Okay, I should have thought of that. So is Dirty Money grift then in this case? Yes. Taboo. That is, I've heard of that game. Hasbro a word game that comes with a 60-second hourglass. That must be what that is. So that was it. Okay, so indeed, some of my questions, like the Larup, they turned out to be fine. So there we go. We had I think that was a clever, well executed theme. It just took me a while to completely sort of. It's one of those themes where you sort of understand what it's doing before you parse all of the ways it works, because all of those little details don't necessarily matter in terms of just getting on board with it generally. But it can mean you can stay confused about little things for a while, even if you kind of already get the gist of what's going on. So basically, as we understand now, the way this works, in Jeopardy, where you're at risk, you might hear these clue and answer pairs. So the bracketed bit is the player of the game selecting a category. The bit after that is the actual clue that would appear on the screen in response. And then the answer in the puzzle is what the contestant would have to say to correctly answer the particular clue. So there we have it. I'll take tennis for 200, Ken. It means nothing. What is love? Let's go with nicknames the same for 400. I wonder if that's a sort of established Jeopardy category. It sounds like it might be. Bruce Springsteen, Lance Armstrong, and Melissa McCarthy in a 2016 comedy. You'd answer, who's the boss? Let's see. Give me the Academy for 600. This was only the second animated film to be nominated for Best Picture after Beauty and the Beast. What's up? How about sports and comedy for 800? He was on first base, per Abbott and Costello. Who's who? I'll try Painted Ladies for 1,000. This piece by Impressionist Mary Cassatt shows two women enjoying a drink. What's the tea? And what's nice about this, obviously, is that all of these phrases are themselves existing phrases, either idiomatic phrases or names of things from culture or pop culture. So they all end up settling into the grid very nicely. They all look like plausible crossword answers in and of themselves. So that's nice. And you could imagine themselves being Jeopardy answers and needing to be phrased in ways like, what is who's the boss? We didn't go that deep in this one. So there we go. That was the Thursday crossword in Jeopardy. Very nice. And I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how you fared with this in the comments or the Daily Soul Discord chat server. Always curious to know. And do consider subscribing to the channel if you've been enjoying these videos. I'll be back tomorrow with a Friday puzzle, a themeless crossword. So do join me for that as well. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Thursday. Take care.